is 20 to 10. I'm staying with mum tonight because you don't want to be left alone. I ain't done an all-nighter in forever, man. Should be fun. Wish me luck. No.
When I see these things, I'm not enjoying about this walk.
Yeah. So unfortunately I can't break her out. And she doesn't want to be here. She doesn't know where she wants to be. It's just a mess, man. I just feel so frustrated for her and helpless at the same time. I managed to get the one shop that had all of my healthier snacks. I've got some pillows on the firm. I am sweating already. I'm not even in there. Like, there's no ventilation in there whatsoever. I'm gonna go and do it. All in all, it's 4:15. My back is absolutely broke. Mum had a pretty peaceful night, bless her. And that was the main thing, Mum. And they gave her a sleeping tablet back at 12. After all that, how many of them healthier snacks do you think I touched? 0. Oh, what I'd do for a bath, man, and my bed. There's nobody coming up today until later on, so I'm just gonna have to go home and get checked. I've also got pain relief that I need to take for my back, which I haven't brought with me, so I'm definitely gonna need to go home. So I'm probably wait till sunrise, about 5 o'clock. That's when the next lot of nurses start. There's a lot more people around, so. Shut up. So I've just left there now. They're all playing, all the nurses are playing Candy Crush. So I'm just gonna come out now. I've got my water, I've got my protein cookie in my bag, I've got a plum. I'm gonna go and watch the sunrise from Hampstead. If you want decent cherries, right outside Hampstead Heath Station is the little greengrocers. I'm not sure if it still belongs to the Mitchells. Dan, is this still yours, mate? Banging cherries, mate. So a lot has changed in 24 hours. We got a prognosis yesterday of 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. So it's literally just about keeping her comfortable. She's been in hospital over the weekend. We're going to try and get her back into a hospice today, fingers crossed. Unfortunately, her mobility went completely and she's no longer able to stand, which has been a real shame. They were hoping that that wouldn't happen, but it has. So now, literally, it's just about keeping her comfortable. So many visitors yesterday. It was so lovely to see. We had Maggie Kelly, we had Anne, we had Josie and Paddy. They've been a real godsend, and Mark come and took me out for lunch, man. But yeah, hopefully we can get her into hospice and then there'll be a bed for me so I can stay with her properly, and also washing facilities. As I said last night, there's no ventilation on that ward whatsoever. I've literally got a film of kind of grease across my head. Cannot wait to get home and bath. My teeth are hairy. I need to get back on the healthy eating today. I kind of let myself go yesterday, but... Another thing I haven't really mentioned, one of my friends, Ben, who I went to school with, he's got his own company called The Health Kitchen. He's both a personal trainer and he does these protein cookies. I'll tell you what, they're a lot nicer than Huel, man. Huel tastes a lot like plastic, but these are completely natural, man. So you can see mixed nuts. So that's almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts. So yummy. And this one is vanilla and almond. That's completely I'm getting eaten by the mozzies, look. Ouch. Today I commit to looking after myself first. Today I commit to looking after mum. And today I commit to balanced eating. Achievement, stayed the night with mum. Yeah, so they've given her 4 weeks. She wants somebody with her at all times. I'm so thankful for my good health and well-being. I appreciate waking up in a peaceful, calm and loving environment. I'm loving being more active and incorporating exercise into my life. I feel so much better for it. I'm so thankful to be able to give back for our online community and being able to help and inspire people around the world. I'm dedicated. My pal Mark introduced me to Medium yesterday. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but this is his partner, Tiffany. She's a really good writer, man. How I used my pain to tap into the art of self-discipline. And it was a really, really interesting article of how she was a flake. It wasn't until everything began to fall apart that I gained some consciousness and insight of my lack of commitment. I was forced to have a difficult conversation with myself, an internal dialogue that was spurred from the frustrations and the dark clouds that had formed around my habit of inconsistency. Yeah, man, I could really relate to it. Start descending now, just so I can keep it moving, stop myself getting from bitten. I don't dare look at the backs of my legs. But I'm going to walk down through to Ingester and get a number 4 bus home instead of getting a cab. Save some money, get some exercise in. Win-win. Just watching my stories back, how amazing it was for me to be able to get all of my healthier snacks in one shop. Not even I get all of my healthier snacks in one shop. I have to go to Sainsbury's for my naked bars, and then I have to go to Londis for the lentil chips and the Coke. To get one shop right next to the Royal Free with all of them, and they were all next to each other in the shop, and I was just like, it was so bizarre, man. And smaller versions as well. It's like the universe doesn't want me to fall off the wagon. It's astonishing. Old me would be rolling in KFC, man, even when I was trying to find a sandwich for mum. That was the only thing that was open. Everything closed at 6 o'clock, then 8 o'clock. There was only like shitty Londis sandwiches, which I managed to pick one up in the end. But put things into perspective, this is just one night. You know, I've got another 4 weeks, but how long's a piece of string? Nobody knows how long someone's going to stay alive for. And it's just about keeping her comfortable, making sure that she knows that somebody's there so she's not scared. Tell you what else was quite poignant. I found the funeral directors in Belsize Park, Leverton and Sons, which is the one that's, I think, used to be in Kentish Town. Maybe it still is, and maybe it's just another branch, but I need to start thinking about that as well. I need to get her up the road to Melrose. Running for that bus, number 4. That's me. Getting a bit of running in too. Aye, aye. Easy peasy. The old me would have flopped it. Morning, mate. Oh, there we go, sorted. Gonna go for spinach, cucumber, strawberries and blueberries. All the goodness. Need it in me ASAP. Oh, it's very dark today. Ah, it's nice up, mum, with the extra berries. You having fun there, Dubs? I'd love to be able to take you out, mate, but I've got to get back to the hospital. You're gonna have to go and ask Mum for walkies. Walkies! Ding ding, round 2. I'm so thankful to be clean, man. That Uber guy was really lovely. I was telling him about Miracle Morning, teaching him about the small manageable changes. another tough chat with the doctor. They're going to put us in a side room today. They think it's a bit more imminent than 4 weeks, so if I can't get her in a hospice today, then she's going to be here till the end, and they're saying that sooner rather than now. Is just about making her feel loved, secure, safe, do you know what I mean, just so she can be herself. And yeah, it's tough times, man, but you know, just need to make sure she feels loved. That's it, that's all we can do. Wow, things change quickly, man, from 4 weeks to imminent. So the next 12 hours are going to be really, really poignant, they said. We're going to be put into a side room this afternoon. Not entirely sure what to do about friends and family. Not entirely sure she'll want an audience. So I think maybe if people come and visit, and then I think overnight maybe. But you never know how long these things are going to last. But as long as she feels loved and supported, that's all we can do, man. Getting back to the hospital now. I managed to go to Angel, sort out all the financial stuff. Going back to now relieve JD. She was a little bit tearful when I left, bless her. So I think we've got Anne coming up, so maybe see if we can get out for a bit of lunch before a long night ahead. Have you ever helped yourself to somebody else's pizza before? Today's that day. I'm gonna do it.
No.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that. Today's the day for everything.